Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's interview, so I have, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
thanks for the video. Okay.
you're welcome. So, my name is Adam Khalid. I'm originally from Egypt and I relocated to Central Europe around 10 years ago.
Hmm.
And currently, I have two agencies here. One is doing IT and web development, and the second one is branding and graphic design and offset printings.
Hmm.
And I used Icon 8 and also my team for my colleagues for in the very early stages when it started to get icons
Hmm.
because it was a very, very rich icon library and there was not a lot of competitors that time. But however, we're still using it, of course, when we generate, for example, UI designs for websites.
Hmm.
uh, we generate, for example, kind of graphic design for like menus, flyers, brochures. All of the icons are very, very important in
Hmm.
any
Sure.
design fundamentals and aspect to form a complete design. So
Hmm.
yeah, this is shortly my
Uh-huh.
story.
Okay, thank you for sharing. And could you tell me a few words about your current projects, like maybe a few examples?
Absolutely sure. So currently we are working, focusing on the UI UX design.
Hmm.
If I can share my screen, show
Yeah,
you.
that
Oh,
would be great. Yes.
yeah. Okay.
I
So
can see your screen now. Yes.
amazing. So I can show you just a couple of samples of the work we are doing and how, in general, the icons is important. We build a website, we develop it in Webflow, and before that, first we do it in, for example, Figma
Mm-hmm.
and SD, and also Sketch. So for every design, of course, like icons are very important to visualize a specific term or idea, and we use it in
Mm-hmm.
all our designs. It's very, very important. Sometimes we struggle to find the icons we want, so we have to illustrate it from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, personally, an illustrator. I have to be honest with you. I'm not. I don't illustrate the things, but
Mm-hmm.
I have some colleague in my team. Is top-notch illustrator. However, I like supervise or somehow project manage these things, put the ideas together, and then me and my team work on it. This is just one example, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the agency we have, which is building websites. And as you can see, for every single website we are building, we have to use icons in a way
Yeah.
to
Mm-hmm. I
uh,
see.
it's another one for Australian client doing construction building. See, like,
Mm-hmm.
so simply, yeah, mainly UI UX design to answer your main question.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get this type of orders to create flyer brochures and so on, but we don't focus on that so much. Our
Mm-hmm.
main is the user experience, usability testing, all of these things, how to build a good user experience design, not only the interface, but also
Mm-hmm.
the experience as well, the user flow, the user journey, and all of
Mm-hmm.
that.
I see. Okay. And which software do you normally use for your projects? Design software.
Sure, we use Figma. We have Figma
Mm-hmm.
Premiere and Adobe XD, and sometimes Sketch. And for the development, we use Webflow. And also we use body movement because sometimes we also make icons and then we make it animated icons. If you hear about Lottie,
Uh, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we generate our own Lotties using Adobe After Effects. So
Mm-hmm.
simply and briefly, you just make icon like this, you see, and then you make your visuals in After Effects.
So you create the animation. So you
Exactly.
take a static icon and make it animated, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Could be illustrated or downloaded from an icon library in vector, and then you make by Adobe After Effects the animation, and then you export it by something called body movement. So it will be Lottie file, and then it will be, as I showed you here, animated like this on the website. See?
Yes, I see. And do you sometimes use animated icons that are ready, because there are icons, animated icons already?
There are on Lottie, but to be honest, you cannot find everything. Like you cannot
Uh,
everything. Also on icons 8, I didn't check for a long time because the last thing I know about icon 8, the icons which is fixed like this. But
Hmm.
I checked couple of days. I see guys that he also started to integrate AI, so I
Yeah.
could see like absolutely there will be Lottie icons or animated icons, because this will be a very good for us as a designers,
Hmm.
because honestly there is only one big company which is by Airbnb, if you hear about it, Lottie Files.
Yes. Hmm.
It's not super old. It's considered as new, maybe 3 years or something, but still there are a lot of icons missing. Uh,
Mm.
when I was designing, for example, this website I'm working on now, and
Hmm.
it's in, like, Slovak language, but you don't need to know what is it. Here I struggle to find icons. For example, Axia is like offer 0% interest rate, for example.
Uh-huh. I see.
So there are some icons. There is a great opportunity for the contributors as well,
Mm.
to create more icons.
Hmm.
Uh, Imagine a platform where they can submit their animated icons, because now it's very easy to generate this by After
Hmm.
Effects, exported as a body movement as a Lottie file. So answering question, I wish that there are more than Lottie,
Mm.
because it doesn't have
Yeah,
everything.
I see. So the variety can be improved. Hmm. Okay. And where do you usually get icons? Like, if you have any, um, I don't know, any list of websites, your favorite websites to get icons or graphics in general for your projects?
Sure, I can show you a very useful plugin called Icon
Ah,
File.
mm-hmm. I know this
This
one.
is for Figma, but it doesn't have everything still, and they are not animated.
Ah,
So,
mm-hmm.
it's very popular plugin for the UI designers. You can just write anything, but this one we use for the simple things, like for example, Facebook, tick, Instagram icon, quotation
Mm-hmm.
mark. Secondly, there was also a couple of others, but I don't remember the name now. I know them from Instagram. I see some other designers usually put this list top 10 icons,
Uh-huh,
but
yeah.
I have them written somewhere. Maybe a designer, my colleague, has them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Icon 8, I didn't use it for a long time, but I remembered when I was junior, when I started my journey
Ah,
long time ago, the top and the
I
one.
see.
And yeah, this is how I left it. It was icons that like this, but it was useful for also the brochures, flyers, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So simply,
Okay. Uh-huh. And if to get back to the websites that you usually use apart from IconSate, do you remember any challenges, any issues with the icon search apart from the one that you've mentioned with animated icons? Like, do you have anything else in mind? Any issues?
issues. No, just like sometimes to generate an icon in animated way, it
Mm-hmm.
requires it's quite complicated process when you draw the icon from scratch, because the process to create this is you have to put it in Illustrator, and then you take every single element of
Mm-hmm.
these, and then you save them as vector file, and then you move them to After Effects. And
Mm-hmm.
during this process, the rendering sometimes is not perfect. Like I
Mm-hmm.
could render something and it show me error. Maybe I can quickly show you, and I will tell you why it's a problem and what we wish as a designer to have.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh, See this shaking, for example. This is
Yes.
rendering.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine that we have a library already, these icons are ready. So I don't need to waste my resources and let my team do this, because After Effects is not simple. And we
Uh-huh.
have an icon library, maybe could give us more icons, or it could have personalized or custom made. Like I give it a prompt, for example, if you're into AI,
Ah, I see. To generate an
and to
icon.
generate, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because Journey also do not generate icons at all,
Mm-hmm.
even big ones. So to avoid these errors, maybe if there is a tool in the future, or some company
Yeah,
come near that that I
that
can
would be
prompt
great.
icon.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
Uh,
Yeah.
I have noticed that you use a lot of animated icons. Is there any particular reason for that, or just you like the way it looks?
The designs nowadays, it's very, very important that the user feel that it's somehow interactive, or there is animation going, because the
Mm,
animation grab the attention, and at the same time you could visualize some message out of this little animation. And that's number one. Number two, these icons also could be used for the interactive experience, which means I can show you example. You see here when I move my mouse, here at
mm-hmm.
the top this is moving.
Yeah.
So, but this is very simple interactive. It's JavaScripted, but there are also ways if you can do some icons, and when you scroll, this icon show you a message or show you something.
Mm-hmm.
The great thing about icon, why I use it a lot, I don't use big graphics, because this file, when it's generated as animated icon, it could be literally 3 kilobytes,
Mm-hmm. It's very
and
light.
super light, because
Mm-hmm.
when you export it a JSON file. I mean, when you export from After Effects, as I showed you a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
and make it Lottie. And the extension of Lottie is called JSON file, JSON. And this
Mm-hmm.
file is so small; it's 11 kilobytes. So also, why I love to use animation, but without giving up the performance of the website. I
Mm-hmm.
know how to generate animated icons, but with a very lightweight and at the same time very visually appealing, in order to achieve this grabbing the attention and interactivity, and to make the user feel that the website is alive and not just like, because it's all due the journey. Every single element on the UI design have a specific little impact on the user, in order to let him
Mm-hmm.
decide and if he will consider purchasing or subscribing or whatever. So animation
Sure.
plays a very big role in that, and it has to
Mm-hmm.
be by a good technical way, without making the website slow from heavy
Illustrations.
and
Mm.
illustration. And so on.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you remember any issues with finding a particular icon, for example, something specific? Um, I
Now,
think you have mentioned that in such cases, you just or the designer that you are working with draw the needed icon. Do you remember any examples maybe when you
a long,
couldn't find something?
a lot, but most of the time, unfortunately, we don't find.
Mm,
Uh, but sorry, because this website is not English. So, for example, fast and serious deals.
mhm.
How you can find that? I can tell you more even from my mind now. What if I want to make like AI illustrations? How can we visualize that? Like imagine, for example, a robot.
Mm,
Let's, for example, try.
uh-huh.
Now, I
Okay.
also launched another business doing AI printouts. Like we generate images with AI, and then
Mhm.
we print it out as a decoration for restaurants and cafes and office.
Mm, I see. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Hmm.
So,
Okay. Well, let's see what we have here. AI,
yeah,
I think it's a different thing here.
yeah, the system understood it, but this is
Uh,
not only icon 8, by the way. If I take you to any other one, yeah, maybe this is okay. um and especially also with the business thing, like for example, car leasing. This website is car leasing, this one I
mhm.
showed. And maximum it will do a car,
Yeah.
but leasing here means something like a loan or mortgage.
Hmm.
So I imagine maybe this could work, but still look at the car is very basic, like it's
Yeah.
looks, you know.
Hmm.
So I imagine, for example, a car with a key, and there is a document or something like mortgage or
Yeah, that would be more proper for this
yeah.
case.
So we have to draw it uh,
Hmm.
as another example. most here car production. Maybe this is nice, but also still the icon quite basic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is actually great because that means that there is a huge area of improvement for the
Mm-hmm.
icon sphere in general. There's a lot of potential either
Yeah.
by the automated direction, by the artificial intelligence direction, or by the contributors and more a bank of more variety of more icons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. And if to speak about consistency, is it difficult to have all the icons in the same style to find uh, icons
Oh,
that look visually consistent?
yes, sorry, I forgot to mention this. You are very right. I can show you exactly the scenario. Yesterday, it took us 4 hours to find the same consistency here.
Mm,
Because usually, when you find icons on any icon provider, you don't see a packages because you search for every single element of these, you know.
mm-hmm,
So sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that, but consistency, of course, you know more than me, it's very fundamental in the design process to do not make the user feel. Yesterday, I had consistency issue here. Originally, that was the plan to put this icon like this.
mm-hmm,
But then here I faced when the guy assigned it or show it to me, and then I found here consistency issue because here are more outlined or more less. There is no background here or here,
yeah.
but here it's different. So I cannot deliver this to the client.
Mm-hmm,
So this is also another problem, a very valid problem. So I forgot about it, but maybe it's one of the main problems: how to find consistent icons.
mm-hmm. So you have to change that icon, right?
Well, I have to either choose another style.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is it where it took me hours to try to find
Uh,
three icons which has the same style.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes you could find a very nice icon, but he didn't find its others, you know. So what I did, I had to draw one of them, which was this
Ah, I
same
see. Mm-hmm,
download, and this is created because we couldn't find for reference.
mm-hmm.
How can you visualize the word reference? So
Yeah, that's
that's also
difficult.
another problem. Yeah.
Hmm. And how do you usually search for icons in the same style or on the resources that you usually use? Is there any way to find graphics in the same style?
Yes, there are, but they are not super visually appealing. But I think you are familiar with Australian, like with
Yeah,
Envato. Yeah,
sure.
and I have a subscription there, but it's not this profile. And usually here we can find icons as well. And the good thing is that they are groups like this, so they are consistent.
Mm-hmm.
But the bad thing about it, it's not wow. Like it's not super good icons.
You mean the quality of icons or like that the packs are not complete?
Uh, Packs usually are complete with maximum 90%. You cannot have it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel, maybe this is good. I just never see this before. But depends on the sphere. Like, for example, mechanic, uh, like not every style is matching every branding because also we do the branding
Mm,
and we don't have a lot of options. Look, for example, the
uh-huh.
chair, not super good. But what I'm trying to say, answering question, there are buckets, but not in every business sphere or not in every niche. You cannot find
Mm-hmm.
I don't have examples now in my mind, but maybe I show you this car leasing thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But if there are buckets like this, it would be, of course, useful, but in every single niche, for every single niche.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
buckets.
I see that it may be difficult to find like a complete pack of icon with in good quality for every specific request if it's like Um,
Exactly.
yeah, not something general like UI, UX elements, but something more particular, something specific.
Exactly. Exactly.
I understand. Okay. Um, well, then let's visit our website again. Well, if you have it opened, I'm not sure,
I
or I
I
can
have.
send you the link. Yeah, this page, exactly. So let's just take a look again. If you haven't visited it for some time, uh, it's updated and it looks slightly different from what we had before. So we can just take your time to have a look at it and see what we have there.
Absolutely. Sure.
And then when you're ready, we can try to search for something
Mhm.
to find a few icons for your project, maybe for the future or something that you wanted to find recently. Just any examples.
Mhm.
Oh, you have found animated icons.
That's what I'm trying. The first thing grab
Okay.
attention, but I'll find one maybe. Oh, okay. Okay. These are Lottie files. Let's find it out. Oh, okay. This
Mhm.
is
By the way, just to have a complete test, we can try to use our test card to purchase a subscription to be able to download it and try to put it to Figma or
absolutely, absolutely.
okay.
Okay,
So I'm going to send you the card here in the chat in Zoom.
sure.
Okay, here it is.
So this is a test card. Do I
Yeah,
need to
this
somewhere, or it just
uh
like what can I do with it? It's a
yeah, you
blank.
can just use it now to purchase the subscription. It's like a virtual privacy card, and you can enter any random name or whatever, just to have this. Okay, so
Uh,
yeah,
can I try something else? Uh,
sure. Oh,
okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Simple and oh, but I didn't. It's free because I should put the card. No.
yeah, this one is free. Well, we just have some popular icons, so-called. This category is free in any format and size. So I guess it was from that one.
Okay, try. Is there a way to control this asset? Like, for example, I want this. Oh, okay. This
To control in which way?
colors, because this is very
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and very important, because let's say that I want this. So here I need the color of the branding.
Okay, we can try to customize it now.
Sorry, I have too many tabs open, but yeah.
Okay.
Here we have little issue. I think you see it with me.
Mm-hmm.
So no control over the stroke color. Maybe the background color. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try someone else to see. So
Which issue have you mentioned? What do you want to try now?
issue
Uh,
is we don't have a control over coloring every single aspect. Like
you mean, I know what you mean.
yeah, if you want me to show you example, here it's possible. In Lottie, for example, because this important thing, like just- yeah, would have to be premium. The ones which are free, I can color every um, every part,
I see.
but
So,
not. But this also another problem we are facing because most of platform don't give us even the paid versions. But I
mm,
did once or twice in Lottie. I used to do it, but for simple icons. So what I'm trying to say, imagine that the branding, the color system I have is orange and black,
mm-hmm,
like this array case I showed you. So here I have a control over one part, and I want to do this black. So there must be maybe here another hex color, and we can call it primary, secondary, or even without calling it, in my opinion. Imagine
mm-hmm,
here field, so you could add the black color under it.
mm-hmm. I
And,
see. So, there is no way to recolor every element, right?
from my user experience now, I'm struggling with it a bit. I
Mm-hmm,
looks like no for me. Maybe uh, I don't think there is a way.
uh-huh,
This is very useful here because other platforms they don't have control over all of this. Usually,
mm,
only color. They don't have possibility to add text. But here, maybe. But this the saved.
uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, no problem. Then, I mean, there is an issue, but I can see that it's not easy to find one particular thing to recolor all the elements.
because I'm
Uh,
very.
I think there should be, yes. Uh,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
the goal of the interview is to find the issues. So
Because
I'm not supposed to answer questions and help you find options that are not very easy to find, maybe. So,
amazing, amazing. Okay.
okay. So, well, let's continue with the icons. Maybe we could try to find a few icons that you will need and to find them in the same style to have consistent looking icons. Let's
Yes.
say 5 icons, maybe.
All right. So
That's a um, difficult concept, I guess.
fast is enough. So good. I want animated.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot to color it.
Mhm.
Okay, this one is coming with one color. Okay, no problem. Oh, wow. After Effects project. Okay, because this is would be amazing. You know why?
Mhm.
Because if here I can download the After Effects project, it means I can color it.
Yes,
Or
in After Effects.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Mhm.
Is it downloaded? Sorry, something went wrong.
Oh,
Couldn't accomplish maybe because of the
oh, that's strange. Okay, let's try with another one. Maybe we're having some issues at the moment. I don't know.
noise. So let me try this cool one.
Mhm. Okay, we can use the card now.
Shall I put my email? Any email?
Yes, the email is needed. We can just remove it later from the system if you don't need the account.
No, no, no
Uh,
worries. I think I have a counter, but yeah,
okay. And the name can be any random name, just doesn't matter.
sure.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, there was some
yeah,
mm, error
to
page there. Okay, we'll take a look at it later. Hmm.
I think now I'm logged in. No, oh no. Okay.
Uh-huh.
No worries. Let's try again. Oh, sorry. Oh, where did I find animated?
Hmm.
For icon has two elements.
Hmm.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Yes, now it works. Open it here. Okay, and then you can.
Hmm.
And now, or maybe I would like to make this white and then you go
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
So see, this file 8 kilos only. Perfect.
Mhm. Oh, it's not moving?
Now it's working.
Ah, okay.
And also I can make it loop. So this is the power of Lottie and the power of giving me the possibility to download it in After Effects, because there is no one do this except Envato elements, but
Mhm.
less amount of icons. Like as I showed you, they don't have everything.
Mm.
Only Envato you can download a package set. But in Lottie, I believe After Effects not possible. Possible to download Lottie file.
Uh-huh. I see. I see. Yeah,
Or
looks nice.
and I will leave this one if you don't mind. You can use
Yes.
it because it's very matching the.
Yeah, that's great, actually. Okay.
Yeah. So this is first thing. So what else you would like me to?
Uh, Maybe to find a couple of other icons in the same style, because you have mentioned this issue, and it is very common uh, for designers. I think it is mentioned almost every time that we speak about graphics, searching for graphics.
Mm,
So that's why I would like to ask you to find maybe a couple other icons, but they should be in the same style, just for you to, you know.
exactly. Here, the issue I have is here is flexible terms or flexibility, whatever, and this is
Mm,
not actualizing flexibility. It's just something going around like this, so it doesn't make sense. So now I'll try to use icon 8 to
yeah,
find
I'm trying to imagine how it would look like. Because,
maybe. Well, this could symbolize it a bit.
mm,
Oh, this is not animated, unfortunately. No? So maybe just flexible. Here I'm filtering with animated, but show.
ah, they show static icons, not
Yeah,
animated ones. Mm.
let's see again. Okay, let's try to. Okay, let's try with something else. Maybe only this we can find animated. Uh, but I'm sure there are more car icons. Maybe because I filtered with iOS.
Uh-huh.
So here they are animated. But this is not an issue in the system. I think it's a variety or availability issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's because we need animated icons, and maybe there are not so many as static icons.
So,
Hmm.
okay. I wish to have this, but outline. Let's see. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. Strong matching.
You're going to recolor it?
Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to make this part maybe orange. Oh, sorry if it's boring for you. I'll try to be fast
No,
because it's
actually, that's very good that you're showing your real working process because that's what's important for interviews is to have like a real life situation, if we can say so.
exactly the challenge I have every day. Challenges. So okay, now the challenge is I have to color each of these. So try to be quick.
By
Here,
the
this one.
way,
It's white.
yeah, sorry. Maybe it would be more convenient if you could recolor animated icons right on the website before downloading them.
Yeah, but nobody do this. I wish.
Yeah. Do you think it's possible technically? Because, I'm not a designer myself, to be honest. So I have to ask.
It
Uh,
is possible, but it's a big cost because you will
uh,
need to program this interactively. You need to create a platform, something like Figma, for example. It
mhm,
doesn't need to be super advanced designer, but you create a very little platform in order the user can, like Canvas, for example, but it will be specified only for coloring layers.
mhm,
So
uh,
possible, but it's quite uh, like costly. I mean,
mhm,
development wise, to develop this app
mhm, I see.
could cost like maybe 100K, 70K, something like if it will be that basic. But if you will add more functionalities in the future, it could be really very expensive. Because also, I have IT company as well, and I know the technical
Mhm,
background very complicated, but it's doable, of course. And
okay.
to be subscription, of course, and totally different story like SaaS. But
Mhm,
still, this thing served the need because there is a way, and I think you have it. I don't need to have a full control. I just need to color the things by clicking color palette, which is where it was. When I showed you this color palette and it didn't show me all colors, it showed me one color. So if the
yeah, For this, you need to choose a static format if you want to reach the color palette. That just to
Not
take
all
a
of
look at it again.
Yeah, yeah, but not all of it. It was giving me the
Yeah, I
problem
remember the issue. Yeah.
on and this is for us enough if we can color it like this, unless you are thinking something bigger like platform.
hmm Yeah, I can imagine. Yes, maybe. Um, well, at least if you can download it in After Effects, then it's possible to recolor it, at least
Ex-
in After Effects.
That's why it's a great feature. Really, I didn't see it before. It's usually just JSON file, and you cannot download the After Effects because it's the source file, and usually the contributors they don't share the source files
hmm
in most of platforms. So. Uh,
And how often do you use animated icons compared to static ones, like in percentage, approximately?
I can give you a very accurate report on this.
Oh,
Until
okay.
2018, I mean here, I'm in Central Europe or in Europe,
hmm
we were using static like since the beginning of time until maybe 17, 18. And then suddenly we started to see this Lottie,
Mm,
which created by Airbnb. And also we started to discover that there's something called JSON file, which is a coded file compressed with some specific animation.
hmm
And then since then it became a trend. All websites, either developed statically or through Webflow or anything, they use it. Before that era, there was the GIF.
hmm Yeah.
But GIF is like terrible. Sorry to say that. I mean, when it comes to rendering, first off, it's heavy file, and you
hmm
cannot do all what you want with it because it crashes and it's slow and it's heavy. But with JSON, the power of animating a vector and transfer it in a code, which is JSON file, since this trend started, and all websites do it. Well, the people who are
hmm
following it and want to create something interactive and nice. So until now, and also getting more advanced. Like when I checked Lottie a few years ago, there was very simple amount of little amount of items. Now it's a huge library, but still there is a huge missing
hmm
icons in it.
Sure. Yes. Yeah, we have to think about animated icons more.
Yeah, it's the future because it's a vector still. It's a static actually, and then you make it animated, so
hmm
your website more interactive. So now I will add the second icon with it. Oh, why I didn't render it? Maybe sorry. By the way, I could download it already, Jason, because you have this feature as well. But
hmm
I chose to download it in After Effects to color it.
Yeah, I can understand. Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm curious to see it already colored and moving. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
fantastic. You can also
Great.
hear the developer control the size.
hmm Okay, I think that would be that would be enough with these icons. Do they look consistent in style? I mean, did you have any issues with
Uh,
finding icon in the same style, more or less?
no, because the styles are basic. There is the outline,
hmm
and there is the glyph, and there is the so these are the styles. So if you remember a while ago when I was searching, in the beginning I wanted to get this. If you remember this hand, and then I
hmm
said I want the outline because here the
Yes.
style is outline. So I found it because this feature also here is useful because usually in most of the other platforms in general, that the contributors they don't do all set, like they just do either the solid and
hmm
other set is with the outline, but here to have the functionality of even filtering, even with the iOS style outline, cute outline, not just outline, the hand, this is useful, and it made my life easier because at least I could search only outlines.
I
Uh,
see.
Here you
Okay.
cannot do that, unfortunately. Not same style. Like for example, if my first icon set is done, so
Mm.
have, and then I have to search another in order to find the same style but outline as well. See here, for
Ah.
example, circle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this one you can color. I think they removed this feature because before I had the possibility to color every. But
Every element.
this is very important to have the,
Mm-hmm.
because also there are other styles filled, colored, and also this is a challenge as well because I don't want them color. I want them monochromatic or just two colors.
Uh, mm-hmm.
But here I can choose and same icon set, but anything, even the size, big or small. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, okay. Could you just share your general impression on the website that you have just seen? Because, well, you've seen it before, but now it's like a little bit, it has changed a little, so.
little bit. It's a lot. First thing that grabbed my eye is the new user interface design. I see something with beautiful colors. Yeah, the new user interface design is
Mm-hmm.
amazing, really. And secondly, the animations everywhere. And I think we talked about it. Animations are great. However, these are not
Uh-huh.
icons. But this website is more interactive for me than to be more static. It grabbed my
Mm-hmm.
attention. It make me more want to like drilling in it more because it's beautiful. This is something new to me as a designer. I saw it only on Envato and it's ready-made sets. It's not like I can search. It's just
Mm,
a designer putting packages. So this is new. Also, this is new to me because Lottie or Lottie Files is maybe was pioneering this, and most of designers know about it. But I didn't know that Icons 8 also developed that.
mm-hmm.
GIF is already long time ago. I think it's not
Yeah,
something new.
that's an old format. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is for the icons. What else grabbed my attention or I liked? Searching. Let me just check. In icons 8, searching is better because it's more customized. Here I can just do
Mm,
this. Here I have the possibility also to filter with other things, or
mm-hmm.
even inside the icon. This is very good that I could not just animated. I could download static and create it myself as animated. I can search for. So I mean the functionalities of the search filtering.
Mm-hmm.
This is also something grabbed my attention, which made my life somehow smoother or my user journey or user flow smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Animated icons, fine, awesome. Sometime I feel a little bit lost because too much information.
Yes, it's just we have so many products, and
Yeah.
for today we have only taken a look at the icon library, but we also have many other things like illustrations, photos, AI products. This is a design tool for graphic design.
Also, this is what we were talking about when you told me if when I told you that it would be amazing if we have an app we can control it, or this is just a graphic design like Canva or something.
Yeah, this is something like Figma or Sketch, and it has our graphics inbuilt. Like, so it has a library of all the graphics that you might need for your projects.
Okay.
And it looks slightly like Figma, maybe. So yeah.
And it's yours, guys? It's your product, or it's a company you have a collaboration with?
It's our product, yes. It is made by our developers. So yeah,
That's amazing.
and
Well, this was
it is
exactly what I was
free.
saying a while go, and I said it's costly. Yeah, so maybe I mean it in the website itself, but for me as a designer, I don't care even if I can download it. That's amazing, guys. So I see you got a very big shot in this. I didn't honestly know, um,
Yeah.
so I would definitely give it a shot.
Oh, okay. Just if you have any questions about it later, you can always ask, can always contact me or our support team.
Absolutely, that's fabulous. And can I also, as you to confirm, can I get is there is a plugin like Iconify inside
Yep.
here I can connect to?
Yes, in Lunacy we have an inbuilt library of icons. It's there. Yep, it's here.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to discover this and share it with my team because I believe it will be very powerful.
Okay. And
Amazing.
also we have a Figma plugin if you just want to use if you use Figma often. Not only Figma, we have other plugins as well, not only for Figma. Just if you want to try later.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to. Like it's called also Icon 8 or it has.
Yes, yeah, it's called I can say it and yeah, just in plural icons 8. I don't know if it's going to find it this way.
Yeah, I have to go to Figma, I think.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I will